What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel. If you like to stay up to date with boxing news, please hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. So recently on Twitter, Tyson Fury put out a fight poster of himself and Francis Ngannou and asked the fans if we would like to see them fight in a boxing match, but with MMA gloves. He tagged the UFC, he tagged Dana White, and he tagged Francis Ngannou. So it seems like he sees the potential of a big fight here brewing between them two, especially with Francis Ngannou, who recently called out both him and Wilder. This was Francis Ngannou's response. How about MMA rules with boxing gloves? I can do you that favor. And then Tyson Fury responds by saying, you want to come into my world calling me and Wilder out to a boxing match? What I can guarantee you, you would be knocked out and also paid your highest purse to be so. So have a think. And then Francis Ngannou responds, after I handle business on January 22nd, I'll fight you under any special rule set you want, in a ring, an octagon, or in a phone booth. Now, Francis Ngannou seems ready and willing to step in the boxing ring against the top competition. He called out Wilder, called out Fury. Fury took the bait. And it's not like Francis Ngannou is backpedaling. He said, as soon as I'm done with my fight in January 22nd, we could do this in any set of rules you want to. Now, Francis, listen, I like the idea of you coming to boxing. I feel like you're a very, very hard puncher. I know you're a big boxing fan. You originally when you got into the sport of fighting, you wanted to be a boxer and then eventually got into the MMA world. But do not, and I repeat, do not, on your pro debut, fight the lineal champion, one of the biggest heavyweight champions of all time. Don't fight Wilder in your pro debut either, because he's one of the hardest punchers of all time. Take 5 to 10 fights before you step in with one of these big dogs. And just gain that experience. Find yourself a trainer, whether it be somebody, Barry Hunter or Freddie Roach or Robert Garcia, Ronnie Shields, Virgil Hunter. There's a lot of qualified trainers that'll be glad to take a power puncher like yourself and try to help mold you into a boxer. But listen, you do not, I repeat, do not want to fight a champion in your pro debut. This isn't like McGregor coming into boxing where he was fighting Mayweather. And Mayweather is not a power puncher, also was out of his prime, was retired, coming back. You calling out guys who have been active, and in particular with Fury, he's been dominant in his last 2 fights against Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers of all time. So he has a chin. Now, if you are that confident in your power, which you should be, because I know for a fact that power is legit. Just because you're confident in the power doesn't mean that you, in your pro debut, you go against a top-notch guy. Work your way up. This isn't MMA. In boxing, you take 4, 5, 10, 20 fights before you get to the big dogs. I know you're in your mid-30s, so maybe take 5 to 10 fights and then try your luck at one of the big dogs, because I don't want to see you get hurt. Boxing is a serious sport. I know we like to have fun. We like to talk trash in the sport, but at the end of the day, people really do get hurt. And fighting, whether it be Wilder or Fury in your pro debut, is not a good idea. But all right, guys, that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, I go live every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's a live call-in show, so if you guys want to call in because you either agree or disagree, I'm all cool with that. Please do come join me. I love having you guys. But all right, guys, until next time. Peace.